I mean, the flavor is so enhanced of that earthiness. Yo, welcome back to Norddampf. I'm your host, 40. Today we're going to talk about the best dry herbs to vape that will give you relaxing and sedative effects besides cannabis. Whether you know it or not, you can actually vaporize a lot of different dry herbs. So for today, we're going to start with catnip. Let's get started, baby. Catnip is an herb that makes cats wail in pleasure. Unfortunately, it doesn't do that to humans, but it is still said to produce a relaxing and comfortable buzz that, when vaped in a good amount, has a slight euphoric note to it. This is an herb for those very chill days. As a member of the mint family, catnip develops dark green, serrated leaves and white flowers that can both be vaped or brewed into a tea that impart calming effects. Catnip is perfectly legal and sold fresh in most garden stores. Now you and your feline friend will have more in common. Now that you know a little bit about catnip, let's go ahead and give it a try. I know some of you are asking yourself, catnip starts vaporizing at 150 degrees Celsius, but the RELICT vaporizer starts vaporizing at 160 degrees Celsius. Is that a problem? It is not. You're not going to burn the catnip. You shouldn't taste anything burnt. Just keep in mind that as it's coming to temperature, you could already start vaping when it gets close to temperature, right? So without further ado, let's go ahead and open this up. Let's take a little bit of catnip out and let's give this a try, right? We're going to go to the other camera. So I'm just going to go ahead, reach in, and I'm going to fill this up to the best of my ability, right? There we go, something like this. I'll put my finger on top, turn it upside down so any excess falls off, and you'll see we now have the vape loaded with catnip, right? I almost feel like I should be like licking my hand or something like a kitty cat, right? Let's go ahead and turn the vaporizer on by pressing the button 5 times. Okay, we set this to the lowest temperature that the RELICT goes to, which is 320 degrees Fahrenheit. We've let it sit a few seconds in the oven. Let's go ahead and inhale. You don't see any visible vapor. However, you are going to feel the effects. This is going to be true for these other dry herbs too. You're not going to see yourself expelling any clouds here. However, you are going to taste it and you are going to feel the effects. Let's take another hit. The flavor is interesting. It's very earthy, very green, right? Like cut plants or cut grass or something. I don't know how else to describe it. It's very earthy and very green as far as the flavor is concerned. So really, how does it make me feel? I mean, catnip makes you feel relaxed, but again, depending on your tolerance. I'm a heavy cannabis user, so going through one bowl of catnip is not gonna really make me be super relaxed. I might have to go through 2 or 3 bowls, but again, that depends on what you're used to in your life. Do I feel relaxed? I feel kind of like I had just smoked some CBD. When I smoke CBD, I have this relaxed, calming effect, maybe less anxiety. That's what catnip feels like to me. Now, does it give you the same benefits of CBD? It does not, but at the same time, is it relaxing? It for sure is. Does it lower anxiety? I'm not somebody who's very anxious, so I couldn't tell you for sure if it lowers anxiety, but I definitely feel some relaxation effect. The next herb that we're gonna try is Valerian. Native to Europe and Asia, Valerian is a flowering plant that blooms pinkish white flowers. However, it's prized for its active constituents contained in its roots. Valerian has long been used for its sedating and calming properties. So long, in fact, that the herb was a popular feature in both ancient Greece and in Rome. Vaporizing valerian is believed to induce much stronger effects than taking it in pill form or as a tincture. It mixes very well with lemon balm and other sedative herbs such as hops, passion flower, skullcap, etc. Good enough for the Greeks and Romans, and maybe even Spartans. I don't know, I wasn't there. Anyways, valerian vapes at 392 degrees Fahrenheit or 200 degrees Celsius. I have it right here. Let's go to the other camera, let's fill up the relic, and let's give it a try. By the way, this smells like, I don't know how to describe this smell. It smells like a flower, right? But it also smells like, I don't know how to describe it. It is a strange, earthy, flowery, dirt kind of smell. I don't know how else to describe it. Let's go ahead and turn on the vape. Let's set it to 392 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, so it just came to temp. We're letting it soak for a second in the oven, and then we're gonna go ahead and give it a try. I'm gonna be super relaxed by the end of this video. The taste is much more pronounced than the catnip, huh? Again, very earthy. I mean, it's not gonna be your favorite taste or flavor, but does it feel relaxing? It feels relaxing. I haven't smoked any cannabis today, and already from the catnip and the Valerian, I'm feeling very chill, huh? Let's take one more hit. It definitely feels relaxing, huh? We are going to try it with the passion flower together in the fourth part of the video. But up next is passion flower, guys. Passion flower is a perennial vine that can be found growing naturally, mainly in regions of Mexico, Central, and South America. It blooms ornate purple, blue flowers and is highly prized for its sedative qualities. All of the above-ground parts of this plant can be utilized for this characteristic. When vaporized, passion flower adds a relaxing and slightly tranquilizing quality to the experience. Vape at low temperatures, either by itself or mixed with other relaxing herbs, if you want to kick back and relax and enjoy your evening. Now that you've learned a little bit about passion flower, let's go ahead and give it a try. I know some of you are saying, it starts vaping at 140 degrees Celsius and the RELICT starts vaping at 160. Is that a problem? It's not a problem. You will be able to vape it in the RELICT, don't worry, right? Let's go ahead and load it up, we'll go to the other camera. All right, there you can see it's loaded. Let's move this out of the way. Let's go ahead and turn the device on. After we do it, we're gonna go ahead and press the down button to make sure we go to the lowest setting of the RELICT, which is 320 degrees Fahrenheit, right? Or 160 degrees Celsius. It just vibrated because it's at temperature, 320 degrees Fahrenheit. We're gonna give it a second. Now, mind you, this is hotter than the passion flower normally vapes at, so we probably don't have to even give it a second. Let's go ahead and give it a try. This tastes almost like you're eating dried tea leaves. Super, super earthy, right? But different than the way the Valerian is. This is more earthy, like grass would taste like, I guess, right? I don't eat grass, so I'm not positive, but I'm just saying the smell of cut grass, etc. This is reminding me of the earthiness of a grass, dried grass flavor or a tea. Do I like it better than the Valerian? I think together it's going to make an interesting combination. In fact, what I'd like to do is I'd like to mix all three together for the final part of this video. Let me go ahead and empty out this chamber of the vaporizer and then we'll mix all three and we'll make a custom relaxation bowl for the end of the video, baby. All right, so there you have it. We are going to include a bonus right now where we mix all three dry herbs together and try a bowl like that. The reality is, I'm a heavy cannabis user and I feel super relaxed right now. I kind of feel like this. Like I could take a nap, huh? Which is crazy because I'm not even tired, but I kind of am. Anyways, let's mix the three dry herbs together on this rolling tray right here. And yeah. All right, so we've got it all mixed. I've got the fan turned down a bit. Let's go ahead and load the vape. All right, so the vape is loaded and we're ready to give it a try, but before we do, you're probably asking yourself, what temperature should we vaporize this at? Remember that the three different herbs have different requirements as far as temperature is concerned. we should vaporize this at the highest temperature required by any of the herbs that's in the mixture. If we try to vaporize this at the lowest setting, right? Well, anyway, the lowest setting on the RELICT is 160 degrees Celsius or 320 degrees Fahrenheit. If we set it there, we're not going to properly vaporize the Valerian, because Valerian requires 392 degrees Fahrenheit or 200 degrees Celsius, right? So ideally, we should set it to the highest temperature to make sure that that herb will become vaporized. The other herbs will become vaporized as well, so don't worry. Let's go ahead and set this to 392. I'm gonna grab my glasses. So the vape just vibrated, which means it's that temperature. We're gonna wait 5 seconds and then we're gonna go ahead and give it a hit. Together with all three dry herbs together, let's see what the taste is like. I mean, the flavor is so enhanced of that earthiness. I don't know how else to describe it. It's a cross between dried greenery, earthiness like dirt and the earth and nature, greenery, no real sense of flowers, right? There's no bright notes. It's very earthy. It's very, I don't know how to say it, right? Now, mind you, this bowl is as big as the previous bowls, but it's got 3 things mixed in it, right? These 3 things feel like a stronger experience than just taking one at a time. I don't know a way to measure this, so I couldn't tell you 100%, but it definitely feels like a better experience by mixing all 3 together. Interesting, huh? I do think that this is a great alternative if you're looking for a way to sleep at the end of the night. If mixing all 3 of these herbs, go through 1 or 2 bowls of that and you'll be able to sleep. Guys, gals, everybody, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please like, share, subscribe. You know the deal, baby. Till next time, I'm out.